Hi everyone, welcome back to Living Even Keeled. Today I woke up with a mission to refresh my closet for spring. I took everything out of that closet and I came up with 5 easy steps that you can implement to refresh your closet for spring. I also have an overall theme of divide and conquer. So what I did was I focused on all of my clothing with the omission of shoes, pajamas, socks and underwear, and swimwear. Everything else I did try on, but if I didn't divide and conquer, I would still be upstairs right now doing all of my stuff because I'm a mother, my kids are at home with me, they're still young, and even if they were at school, I'd probably have to go pick them up or be ready for them. So next couple of days when I find myself with time, I can go in and look at my sock drawer and kind of organize it, and my pajamas and my swimwear. The overall theme is divide and conquer. Here's the first step, is to take everything out of your closet, all of the clothes, whatever you're doing today, even if you divided it out to just tops or just bottoms, take every single shirt and top, even dress that's kind of like a top, take it out, put it on your bed. This is something that you may have seen Marie Kondo bring to popularity. Also, Organized Simplicity is a book I read in the past where she appreciated starting with a blank slate as well. In fact, if you have been around for a while, you might remember me completely stripping my living room before putting everything that I wanted back into it. Same thing with my dining room, so I appreciate the blank slate as well. So once I took everything out of my closet, I went on to step 2, which is the seasonal switch. So for me, I am getting ready for spring wear. So the first thing I did was I took all of my big, heavy winter coats, thick scarves, hats, gloves, mittens, any of that stuff, and I put it off to the side. I want to get my hands on a space bag, shrink it down, put it in a tote, and keep it in the basement. I do keep the girls' snow boots and snow suits down there, so I figured my stuff could go with theirs, and then I have a little more space in my closet. In addition to the seasonal switch out, I have one gray bin where I keep season-specific items. So inside the bin at the moment were swimsuits and shorts. So I took that stuff out since it's getting ready to be used, and I replaced it with all of my sweaters. I had space for a couple of scarves and a hat and a pair of gloves as well. So once I was done with the seasonal switch out, step 3, this is the step that took the longest, that I was dreading, that I absolutely had to be in the mood for, which is why I woke up doing it today, because I've been thinking about doing my switch for a long time. Step 3 is to try everything on. You know how it is, you just have to be in the mood. So I got my coffee, my water, my music, cleared my schedule. We had nowhere to go, nothing to do today, and I just sat there and stood there actually and tried everything on, and I tried to be organized with it. I started with the fall and winter stuff. I didn't want to pack away anything that I wasn't going to want to wear next year. And then I moved on to shirts with sleeves, and then I moved on to strappy shirts and tank tops, and then dresses, and then pants. So I was working in categories, so it made sense to me. At the end of each category, I was able to put things in a declutter pile, neatly sort my hangers, and then kind of fold. That way I wasn't left with all of the sorting and organizing at the very end. So the 4th step is actually to clean your closet. So for me, I took out all of my clothes. I divided and conquered by doing clothes one day, and then we'll do accessories and pajamas and stuff another day. So I was left with a lot of blank spaces in my closet. So I just went ahead and I dusted all the shelves at the very top. You know, I cleaned the bar itself. I wiped down the walls. Sometimes walls can get a little dusty, and make sure there's no webs in the corners. Did a little bit of the baseboards. I did not vacuum, but I will vacuum when I vacuum the rest of the upstairs. You don't want to put back your nice curated clothing into a dirty closet. So don't forget to clean your closet before you do the 5th and final step, which is to put everything back in a somewhat organized fashion. Now we can get into details on how to organize your closet, but I usually like to organize by type of shirt and also by color. So I'll have strappy shirts in one section, light to dark. T-shirts in one section, light to dark. Dresses, light to dark. I'll also do dresses by length. If I have a maxi dress, it'll go off to one side, and then they'll get shorter as they go. A little bit of order never hurt anyone. So let me give you an overall look of how my closet ended up at the end of this process. So I do have the majority of my clothing hanging is dresses, and that's the thing I wear least often, so isn't that strange? I have like the strappy ones with sleeves, and then like maxi ones that I've sort of folded up so they're not hanging down too low. So then I have a couple of long sleeve, lightweight shirts that are perfect, I think, for spring, and maybe even some instances in summer if you're going to a movie theater or restaurant. I always feel cold in those places. If it gets too hot come summer, this little section here will join this section. So over here I have 3 cardigans that are just too warm for this time of the year. I have my 2 jackets and a blazer, and then I have 3 long sleeve, more like winter kind of Christmassy type of stuff. And then I have 2 long sleeve dresses. So this is stuff I would consider fall type clothing. So once spring turns warmer and warmer, these can transfer to over there. After that, I have 3 cardigans that are appropriate for this type of weather. These 2 will be the first to go. This one I can use year round because it's just open knit. Then I have all my blouses with sleeves, sleeveless, and then like strappier ones. I have like 3 of those. So after refolding and everything, I ended up with my t-shirts, tank tops, and tanks. So like the difference between these 2 categories, these are more things that I would wear around the house and sleep in, things that are more form-fitting, or even undershirts. And these are things that I feel comfortable wearing as, you know, the top shirt. So I have jeans here that I probably won't be reaching for too much in the next couple of months. I have swimsuit cover-ups, and these are really flowy. They look like jeans, but there's some sort of like linen wide leg pant, things that I might wear to the pool. I have 4 pairs of shorts. I still have my purses in this one, and I put all those sweaters and things that were originally here, as well as a few hung up. I put them all in there. So this is my winter gear, my winter sweaters. I have thicker scarves and a couple of hats and a pair of gloves in there. So now that I've done this, what I'm gonna do for you in the next video is come up with clothing modules. It's an idea I heard from a YouTuber that I just absolutely love. It's a great way to start building a capsule that can integrate with each other, and the math just multiplies you up with tons and tons of combinations. So if you want to see specifics of what I'm wearing this spring and probably into summer, stay tuned, because I will be curating a couple of modules for you in the next couple of days. So carve out a few hours in your next weekend or the next time you have a day off. I don't think you'll regret it. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope I see you next time. Bye.